Welcome to episode 7. I think today I'm going to do something a little bit different and play the piano for you. I have it set to the pipe organ, and I'll do my rendition of literally the only song I can play on piano. It's a cover of 8 by Billie Eilish. I don't know how to sing along yet. You're welcome. Won't have to put you through that. Just kidding. I'm going to sing it great, but not today. Without further ado, here we go. Wait, no, I should put you... sorry, I should have planned this better. I want to put you somewhere where you can see the keys. How's that? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Please bear with me. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that was supposed to be like a really climactic, like, boom. What happened? Well, that was that. Finished Legend of Korra today. Holy crap. Watch it if you haven't. That was so good. I don't want to say anything else because I don't want to spoil anything about the show for you. But freaking watch it. And if you have seen it, just let me know below whether that ending took you by surprise like it did me, or if I'm just really slow and should have seen it coming. Wow. I wanted to talk today about tuning. I just had my last meal of the day, baked potatoes with butter and cheese, and I'm entering into a 36-hour water fast to clear, cleanse, reconnect, and kind of get in tune. And let's say this is your life. This is you. No, that's not working. If they all fit together right, a beautiful harmony is produced. But if life is over here doing this, and then you're like, something needs to change. And if you are sure that this is you, then maybe you need to find the environment that fits you. Or maybe this isn't really you because you're just a little bit off and you just need to go a half step down. It's not exactly perfect, but bear with me, it's an analogy. Or maybe, I was gonna say you need to go in and completely change what mode you're in. Let's do the vibraphone. I say change what mode you're in because I've had this growing idea that if you've ever played Skyrim or the Elder Scrolls or almost any role-playing game, or almost any game, even in Call of Duty, you go into the menu before the game actually begins. You create your character, you select your class, you customize your weapon loadout. In certain games, you get treasures that you can then equip, or experience points that don't actually do anything until you assign them to the skill tree and everything. And I use this as an analogy because I feel like meditation and these like slowing down and stopping practices are an opportunity to metaphorically go into the menu and update your stats and everything. And like in my favorite video game series, Kingdom Hearts, there's a journal that you keep. So it's kind of like 1 point of story synopsis. If you take a long break and you come back, you can check your journal to see like what part of the game you were in. But also there's more detailed bios about enemies that you have faced, and it'll tell you where their weaknesses are and all of this. But if you never take the time to go into the menu, into the journal, and look at that, then you're playing the game just not as good as you could be. And maybe there are some experiences in your life that require a good amount of unpacking to really make sense of. And that unpacking only happens when we're free from other distractions. And to me, meditation isn't just sitting still and closing your eyes. I think that's a good method for some, and actually something that I'm feeling the pull to reintegrate into my life. I used to do it quite a lot, but I think anything can become a meditation, and it's just about the presence, and whether it's gardening or just going for a walk or working out. But if you're able to get into a routine and movement with your body where you're not having to think so much about what you're doing, an active body will free up the mind to kind of process those things. Or maybe you're like me and you've become addicted to a certain physical discipline, and you're like using it as a crutch or using it as a means to an end, and you're just disconnected, and you're finding it hard to connect with those outer things again. And I think that's a sign that I've become disconnected from myself, or my truest self, or my authentic self. And I had a lot of deeply held beliefs and life philosophies and habits and just ways of doing things that got me into Cirque du Soleil, and it improved my skills and surrounded me with some of the most talented people in the world around tramp wall. And my path was very clear to me, even when like step by step it wasn't clear. I always knew the next step to take. And it seems like the past 8 months things have gotten unclear, and things were clear, but I ignored my gut intuitions and things that something within me was urging me to do and put energy into, but because of other opportunities and other people's excitement about what they were doing and what was going on with them, I waylaid and procrastinated my own personal projects and things that I felt really passionate about and planned to do when I left Cirque, and spent a lot of money gathering musical equipment and all of these things, and in order to develop into this like next version of myself that I saw myself becoming. And the past 8 months has felt like not only have I repeatedly failed to live up to those expectations that I set for myself, but I also failed to live up to the expectations and obligations that I had set up for myself with my friends and business partners in and I think that's because deep down I had misgivings or doubts, or wasn't sure of the path and didn't feel fully in alignment with it. And instead of saying no and fighting for the way that I wanted things to be and what I had a vision for and what I wanted to do, I said yes, but I wasn't all in. And I think that's something I've been afraid to face for like the past 8 or 9 months. And I don't regret the path that I've taken thus far, but I have learned a lot, and I feel I still have a lot of unpacking to do, and that's why I'll be taking this fast and taking it slow. Why do we call it fasting when everything just slows down? You know? If you're an etymology geek like I am, please send me to some resources or comment below the origins of fasting, because not like the cultural, but like literally of the word. Why a fast, or like why, breakfast is breaking your fast. Why is it fasting? Does that mean that eating is slowing? Could be. Whoa, what happened here? Did the dogs cut the power? No. Whoa, okay, we're back. Sounded like a fart. Tone bank, what's that? Multi-split, synth, and that. Oh.